I'll just get straight to the point. Loki is worse than what everyone thinks. He's getting constant nerfs, the flying meta is making him less viable, he can be easily countered, and his counters all got buffs. Now, let me explain each point. Let's start with the nerfs. For his team up with Hela, each kill Hela gets, it gives Loki a bonus of 20% health down to 15%. An increase in ult cost from 3,400 to 4,000. Regeneration domain / ruins went from 25 seconds to 30 seconds. And most recently, his regeneration domain / runes now are on a global cooldown. So now death doesn't reset them, which in a lot of games can change the course of who wins. Now his buffs, his primary can hold 2 more shots before he has to reload. Yeah, it doesn't seem like much. He is in a much worse state since season 0. But even looking at a season ago, he's in a much worse spot because of the flying meta. And speaking of the flying meta, Loki is horrible at shooting flying characters because of his delayed aim. And flying characters won't be flying in the same spot all the times because they need to dodge the enemy attacks. In this current meta, he won't be viable at all. That's why when I have to play support, I literally play anyone else in a flying comp because they are way better and way more consistent at hitting those targets. Or have abilities like Invisible Woman with a shield who can help the flyers without always looking up at them. Not to mention, Loki's immortality fields can't even reach flying characters unless they're on the ground. But even if there isn't a flying comp on your team and you choose Loki, there are still 2 hard counters to Loki waiting for him on the other team. Moon Knight, who got a buff in season 2 to where his right click bounce gives 25 bonus health, including Loki illusions. Not even mentioning, Loki illusions can be used as unks for Moon Knight and can be used as a great way to either shred Loki illusions or build up Moon Knight's ult very quickly, or even shred the enemy team very quickly. Then there's Bucky, whose ult can reset on Loki illusions and can kill Loki illusions through the regeneration domain. And unless the Loki wants to feed, he can't place illusions down during Bucky's ult, leaving less healing for the entire team. An easy way to counter Loki as well is to just get rid of his illusions, because without them he has one of the slowest healing outputs in the game, the slowest before Ultron came in. So as a Loki, you need to be very careful about illusion placements. People still say he's an S tier character, but with everything I just stated, I don't think he is anymore. If you want my ranking, I would say if the team he's put on has all flyers, he is a C tier character, since he can still heal his other support and his tank / tanks, if he even has them. In ground comps though, I would say he's an A or high B tier character now. Also, before I wrap this video up, I would just like to mention, the devs keep buffing Hela and Hawkeye so much, but then keep nerfing Loki again, and again. You can tell they have their favorites, or they just like to listen to DPS players who have no idea what they're talking about. And before you get mad, I'm not just a support player. My most played character last season and this season was and is Iron Man, then Loki, then Magic, then Cloak and Dagger. Also, I just find DPS compared to support as way more easy, less stressful, and more enjoyable. Now, let me know in the comments what you think, but otherwise, I'll catch you guys later. See ya.